It's me again, Jimmy. What I am going to do, I just heard a beep then, sorry about the other blog guys. Presume the camera is on. The other, come on, get into neutral. The camera fell short last time from the Wi-Fi, so I've pulled over here in Mount Dandenong. Yeah, we're going to ride Mount Dandenong. I presume she is working. Just a bit of an adjustment being a newbie here. Okay, let's go! Mount Dandenong, Melbourne, Victoria, very famous road, scenic road ride, whatever they call it, plenty of turns. A lot of motorcyclists come up here. Nearly hit a deer here about a couple of months ago. Great turns. Been got to stick to the speed limit around here. We've got a lot of police. We're sticking to the speed limit. We're not going too fast, so we'll see how long the Wi-Fi lasts. We'll see how long the battery in the camera lasts, because I had the Wi-Fi on the phone. I had the Wi-Fi, the Bluetooth on the phone, working through my Cardo, and it chewed out all the battery, so I couldn't finish the previous blog. But I've put it up anyway. What we missed out on was the Spirit of Tasmania down there in Port Melbourne. Bike's running really well. It's a great little turns up here. I've got this nice little turn coming up now. Let's go into it a bit quicker. Give us some gas to get out of it. It will be a slow ride. She will be a slow ride up Mount Dandenong, but as you can see, we're getting higher and higher. Oh, better turn my gloves on. Put them on low. Got to get to the other one in a minute. The vest's on low. Temperature's already dropping down to 12. We'll see what it's like up the top. We'll see what it's like up the top. Let's get into this turn. Got some water here. I hope it's water. Yeah. You gotta watch this road, man. This leads us to the top of Mount Dandenong, and then from here on it's the Black Spur, the Reefton Spur up into the snowfields. We don't have time today to do it, but we will get there. Oh yeah, temperature's starting to drop. I have my jacket on low, vents are all open, my gloves are on. Just cruising along in third gear. Come up behind another car. I wouldn't be here if the camera wasn't on. But anyway. Here we go. Can you get that in second gear? Listen to that 4-cylinder purr, mate. The FJR. Fantastic on the turns. I took her up to the snow 4 weeks ago. I was lucky I didn't hit any black ice, but then again, you know, here I've been riding these mountains for years. If you see the road colour change for any reason, you got your front of your, put this screen down, you got the road colour changes, don't go over that colour change, okay? Do your best to avoid it. Oh, better move away from this gentleman. Do your best to avoid it. It's most likely black ice or oil, diesel. Who knows what it is? Anyway, I've settled up my suspension into sport mode, which I like much better. You can get into these turns a lot better if they're in sports mode. I'd have the knee on the deck if this guy wasn't here. Anyway, you got a lot of old houses. It's a really great ride, Mount Dandenong. I know all the Melbourne boys have done it. I've been riding it for years. Even a better ride is when we get up into the mountains of King Lake. King Lake, Lake Mountain. It's pretty windy up here today. A lot of the businesses up here have closed because of COVID the last 2 years. Melbourne has been in a really bad lockdown, very bad lockdown. The most locked down city in the world, they claim. Well, it is, I don't need to claim it. Oh, ears popped. They're getting higher. Got all these beautiful little cottages up along the sides. We'll try to entertain ourselves going slow around the bends, sticking to under the speed limit. There's a sign, I hope you guys see it. Bike riders. This place is very busy on a Saturday, Sunday, especially in the summer. Just cruising around the bends, got plenty of throttle control in third gear. Sitting on 2700 RPMs in third gear. Travelling along at 57 kilometres an hour. There's another bike rider. A learner with his vest. Here in Victoria we've got what's called the LAMS system. You've got to stay on learner's permit for 3 years. I don't want to do anything to incriminate my riding. So we're just going to sit behind this gentleman here. Keep our distance. Yeah. Bike's running a dream. It's 1:22 in the afternoon. She's dropped to 10 degrees now. We're getting higher. Still, the jacket is on low temperature. I could tell you exactly what temperature it is in. It's one of my favourite little turns here. She hooks around to the left. Every time I go to get the knee down and accelerate, I get too close to this bloke. Oh yeah, she's dropping down, 9 degrees Celsius that is, guys. Nice little suburb, Callista I think it's called or something, I'm not too sure. I've pulled up a few times and had a coffee with the wife. I hope this gentleman's not going to be here for long. We've got a van and a truck in front. The best time to ride Mount Dandenong is around about the 10 AM mark on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, even a Monday. Let's get her out a second. Get her in a third and see if we can get some distance here so we can have some fun with that big house up there. Alright, let's tip her in, get on the gas, bit of trail braking. Hopefully in the next few more weeks we'll get up to the Black Spur and the Reefton. Hopefully we'll get on the Reefton and we'll head up there. Hope this is still running. Yeah, they recommend 45. You can take it at 60. The legal speed limit, that is, quite easily. Oh, another favourite turn of mine coming up. Everyone's on the brakes. Don't touch your brakes. Anyway, a little bit about the spur. It's 80% of turns, the Black Spur. It was an old indigenous track where indigenous people were kicked out of their tribes and they would walk along it. That's why they called it the Black Spur. So where all the fires were, I think back in 08, the road got that hot, the road had melted up there. It was devastating. People lost their lives. Horrific, absolutely horrific. Marysville has recovered now, I think. The bush around the area has recovered. There's still a lot of dead trees. A lot of dead trees. We went up again I used to go up 3 times a month. I'd take a ride up there in the mornings in summer, and it still hadn't recovered. In 08, there were still burnt trees everywhere. You got these old restaurants up here, Tudor Inn and the Cockatoo restaurant sold. I think that was closed for quite some time after the pandemic. Literally, woohoo, 9 degrees. Oh, Linda. Yarra Ranges. Gee, I wish I had some more time today. I'd head up to the Black Spur, go up to Lake Mountain to the snow, see how far I could get with the FJR. Purring along. So whoever hasn't ridden Mount Dandenong, please ride it. Oh yes, he's leaving. How beautiful it is up here. It's only a 16-minute ride. You stick to the speed limit by the time you get to the top. You get to all these houses down there. Lots of people have lost their lives up here due to trees collapsing in high wind. You'll get, being a mountain up here, you'll get a lot of rain. It soaks the ground. Then you've got those 90k winds that uproot the trees. They usually don't go down the first day. It's usually the second day they go down. Who's got a car going to pull out? Who's not? Coachman's Inn accommodation. Pig and Whistle Tavern. You can see the suspensions on Sport. It's a bit bumpy. But I don't mind bumps. I don't mind bumps, I don't mind them. I love twisties. The best part of the drive's right near the end. You've got some nice swooping turns. That was in 4th, let's get it to 2nd, which we don't need it. You know, look, this bike can do this in 4th gear and have plenty of toe. Let's pull her up into 3rd. Watch out for the gravel. Got her in 4th, let's just leave her in 4th. We'll accelerate a bit into the turn. Plenty of tow. Gravel. Let's take it from the left. Reach over. She looks dirty, but I've got full confidence in my GTs. Michelin GT, Pilot GTs, GT6s. You got to remember, don't get on the throttle because you get too quick on this gentleman in front. If you're turning left, take it from the right. Let's get it down a bit here, I think. There was a mechanics business there. That place was open since who knows how long, until the pandemic. Nice couple of little twisties here. Big tree went down here, massive tree went down and hit that post office or house or whatever. Crushed it literally. That's never recovered yet. People are still having a hard time up here trying to get money out of insurance. And that's another thing. Where do they go?